Hey everyone, I'm Jason Gillette, and today I have this absolutely beautiful 2025 Ford F-150 Raptor R. This one is in space white metallic. The Raptor R has all kinds of amazing upgrades and features. Let's check it out together. So under the hood of this one is the 5.2 liter V8 engine, supercharged to 720 horsepower. It's mated to an automatic 10-speed transmission. It's especially designed to handle the power of this vehicle. It has silky smooth shifts, and even better, puts all that power to pavement seamlessly. Up front, you do have these gorgeous set it and forget it headlights, including auto high beams. They're full LED headlights, and they bend the light for you when you're going around corners and auto level. It also has front park sensors, so if you get too close to something, that's going to beep and let you know. And they come with rigid lights underneath here. That one has a rigid cap on it. You can remove that cap, and there's one there as well, so great LED fog lights to go with that. Bright red front toe recovery hooks allow you to pull your friends out of the ditch, and anywhere you see one of these torque screws means you can remove that and be able to add on a feature, whether you want to add a push bar, a winch, or anything else onto the front of this bumper. This bumper has been upgraded to a heavy-duty bumper design as well, so it is extra durable. Underneath the whole vehicle is a skid plate set up for you as well, so it's all protected underneath. You see the nice Ford in the grille, and you see those amber lights. The amber lights are on there on your fender flares in the front because of the extra wide stance. You need that for Department of Transportation regulations. Then you'll see we've got a front camera. We also have cameras underneath both mirrors and in the back. And that front camera even has a washer nozzle to spray itself off with, which is really nice. The vehicle has a forward collision system with pedestrian detection. So if somebody pops out in front of you last minute, it's going to put on the brakes so you don't have to. That saves lives and saves money on insurance. Then up front, I mentioned these wheel wells with the marker light in them. They are extra wide to keep all the mud from going onto your paint. A little bit of protection there. Also, speaking of the wheels, these are a beautiful KO2 BFGoodrich all-terrain tire meant for summer, winter, all types of condition. They're 37 inches and they're put on a beadlocker rim, so this can actually go to really low pressure and lock on without popping the bead off. Now behind that is some really upgraded suspension. This has a double wishbone front suspension with some really cool aluminum cast lower control arms. Also has some live action Fox shocks on here. When I mean that, it actually, those shocks move continuously to adjust to the environment that you're driving on. Really makes the suspension on this vehicle extra special. Now, we're just going to walk around the other side here, and I just like to point out a few things. You've got some venting on here. This is fully functional venting. This actually helps cool all your engine and everything. Up top, too, you do have just a little extras here. The hood looks really aggressive with the Raptor R and the deckling on there. The side deckling here. The mirrors are color matched. They've got an LED light in them as well as a camera system. To get in or out of this vehicle, you can just put the code in this entry keypad, or you can put your hand in the door handle to sense the heat from your hands and open, or you can press this to lock the vehicle. You can also do that on this remote with unlock, lock, remote start, as well as your power tailgate and alarm. On the mirror function here, this is an auto dimming mirror. It also has a blind spot system in it, so this lights up when somebody's in your blind spot, and these mirrors can power fold in. They're also memory. The Raptor R has special running boards. They're a textured running board that let mud and debris fall through, and they also just add some protection for your side sills. Tinted windows off the back looks awesome. Open this up and you get your first look at this gorgeous Raptor R interior. Love the accent stitching, the little touches they've done inside, and this is an Alcantara suede material that's on the inner door panel. Also have a Bang & Olufsen stereo system. And then on the inside here, you see the Raptor R seating. We've got Raptor R put into the fabric up top. These rear seats are heated and super comfortable. You'll also see on the back of the seats, you've got map pockets, places to put cups. We've got our rear climate, able to throw the AC or heat back there as we need to. We can fold these seats up. We have a storage underneath that can fold down flat for a totally flat floor that Ford is known so famously for. We also have a 12-volt power supply, inverted power supply, as well as USB-C plugs in the back, so everybody has power in the back. Look up top, this one has been outfitted with the optional panoramic sunroof with power shade, letting in all kinds of natural light. That looks fantastic. Coming to the back of the truck, it is a 5.5 4.5-foot box. You see the Raptor R deckling, knowing this is the supercharged version. And in the back suspension has been upgraded as well with a 5-link system. Again, just an amazing suspension system on this. It also has the dual exhaust setup. Ford off the back with the Raptor R moniker on there. It still says F-150. The back bumper is blacked out. You have rear park sensors to go with that dual exhaust that's been blacked out, rear recovery hooks, and if we want, we can hit this button twice and our tailgate is going to drop down. Tailgate also has a step in it, so you can actually pop this out. Makes it nice and easy to get up in this beauty. You also have on top here a work surface, so we can actually put our phone up here, watch YouTube videos, pens that don't roll around, place to put screws, measuring device, more places to throw things that don't want to roll all over. You also have a tie-down strap on either side of the tailgate that doubles as a bottle cap opener. And if you look in here, you have inverted power supply in the box and an LED lighting system that you can turn on. So great use from that. And if we want to put this back up top, press this twice, and that's going to rise up for us. Also up top in that third brake light, you have another camera, which is really nice. And now let's go to the front of the vehicle and check out some of those features. So we're going to open up this door. I always like to show the capacity stickers on this. And then I'm just going to show you, we've got memory settings on our driver's door, power locks, power folding mirror and mirror controls, our power window controls, none of those Bang & Olufsen stereo system speakers. Nice textured dash materials done in here. Love the red, and you'll see red for Raptor all the time. Then we've got some more controls here. This is for our cargo lamp, power tailgate, set it and forget it headlamps and fog lamp, interior dimmer switches, lights underneath the mirrors, power adjustable pedals, as well as our emergency brake. It says Ford Performance when you get in the vehicle. This is a 10-way adjustable front seat on both sides. Really beautiful bolstering been done. Again, the Alcantara material inside, Raptor R, and the same goes to the other side. These are also heated and cooled seats. Now on your steering wheel, this is a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. It goes with memory function. Let's climb inside and see some of the rest of this. All right, now that we're in the vehicle, we're just going to hit the push button start. It's going to fire everything up. You can hear that exhaust start rumbling. It sounds amazing. We've got a nice digital display here giving us all kinds of information. You can check out your digital speedometer. We can play with different settings in there. It lets us know what gear we're in. Also lets us know about the suspension, steering, and exhaust settings that are down there, and we'll talk about that in a moment. If you look up top and you see inside my windshield, it does have heads-up display as well, showing me the outside temperature, the speed limit, the time, and what the temperature is. On the steering wheel itself, we've got the Raptor R embossed there, a black and chrome Ford emblem in the middle, more accent stitching, and always on a Raptor in the middle of the steering wheel up top is this design. Now the steering wheel is leather wrapped and heated, feels like a warm cup of coffee first thing in the morning. On the steering wheel, we have some controls. So this is our cruise control, which it has adaptive cruise control, meaning it can slow you down or speed you up with the vehicle in front of you. This brings you to the Raptor R settings. That's where it's going to let you know what suspension, exhaust settings, and modes you're in. Then we've got volume controls, voice recognition. On this side, control for that display and phone controls. And then we have controls for our steering, suspension, and exhaust. So when we press these, you'll see we can go to different steering, different suspension, or different exhaust settings, and we can make it loud exhaust or extra quiet if we're trying not to wake up the neighbors first thing in the morning. The steering controls have 3 different settings from normal, comfort, or sport, and the suspension settings are similar with normal, sport, and off-road settings. We also have the shift controls behind, so you can manually shift up and down with paddle shifters for that 10-speed transmission. Up top here, we've got a place to put things and a nice center channel Bang & Olufsen stereo speaker. We've got our big 12-inch screen touchscreen display with some buttons up top. This is for your park sensors to turn them on or off easily. We also have this button for our trail control. When we set that, we can actually set the cruise control to really low speeds and use a 1-pedal drive system, so we can go down the trail and not have to focus on braking. Just take our foot off the gas and it'll slow us right down to that low speed. Then inside of this screen, so we've got some nice audio options, AM, FM radio, as well as Bluetooth and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Love that system. This will replicate your device. All your apps come up here, your Spotify, your podcasts, your audiobooks, even the maps from your phone if you want to use Google Maps or Apple Maps. If you don't feel like using those, the vehicle does have a built-in GPS, which is actually connected to Ford with Ford Connect, giving you real weather updates as well as traffic and other information. It's really awesome that they've connected this right to Ford for the live updates. Then we can go into our features setting and you can take a look at your zone lighting. One of my favorite features, we can turn the whole outside of this truck into one great big LED flashlight, picking zones as we need to. In the winter, it's awesome to have that extra lighting. And we have trail turn assist. What's trail turn assist? It actually will let us put this vehicle in a tight turn. I like to call it donut mode. You turn this on, it's going to hold the inside tires and let you just whip around in a circle. Really cool. Now, when we come down below here, we've got volume controls. We also have traction control, four-way flashers, and all camera control. So this shows us all our cameras. We can actually press this button to see different modes. So we have cargo camera, we've got a front camera, triple view camera, backup camera, hitch camera. My favorite actually is the blind spot camera, so we can see on both sides of the vehicle. Or if you're towing anything, you can actually hook up an auxiliary camera and you have another camera yet to hook up there. So really cool, the camera modes. Down below, climate control, my side and my passenger side, heated steering wheel, heated seat, ventilated seat, auto climate controls, and a fan switch. Nice little design here. We open this up and it has a wireless charger as well as USB and USB-C hookups. Then we have our 10-speed automatic transmission. You can put it in manual mode to use those paddle shifts, or we can press this silver button and fold it right out of the way. Then with the nice Raptor center console, it actually folds out into a bit of a table to be able to have a snack or do some work from. Open this up. You've got a nice center console with an upper and lower section, a couple more USB-Cs inside of there, nice deep surface. Then on the other side, we have a 12-volt power supply, another inverted power supply, two glove boxes. Press this one to open the top one. Then we do have Pro Trailer Backup Assist. We can actually steer a trailer by using this dial. It'll counter steer for you. So left makes the trailer go left, right makes it go right. And to hook up your trailer, you can press this button. It'll start helping you hook up the trailer. Pretty cool tech. We have a trailer brake controller built right in. Then we have 2 high, 4 low, and 4 automatic. Set it and forget it. Love that. Push in the middle and it'll lock the rear differential. And we have some drive modes. Now, if we turn this dial, you're going to see we can go from normal over to off-road, over to Baja, and to rock crawl. Now, Baja is only available in the Raptor product. It is a special drive mode for off-roading. Then we can go over to sport, we can go over to tow haul, or slippery, and those are all just going to change the parameters of the engine as well as the four-wheel drive system and the traction control on the vehicle. Now, when we come up top, this is an auto-dimming electrochromatic mirror. We've got a couple of LED map lights, control for our power sunroof and power shade. This is for the power sliding back window. We have a sunglasses holder right here. Auxiliary switches for any extras we might want to put outside, like a winch or extra lighting. And last but not least, we've got garage door openers up top here. That's this beautiful 2025 Ford Raptor R. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Do me a huge favor and click subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that bell icon. You'll be notified every time I make a video. Thanks, everyone.